Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Penta Plays The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. My name is Penta Hybrid, and we are going to be playing some Afterbirth Plus, as you can tell, no doubt, from the title of the video. So, last time we did a basic Isaac run. We destroyed Mr. Delirium and Hush within a super powerful run. So today we're going to do something stupid, and we're going to probably, I don't know, Let's try a lost Delirium. Let's try and get this post-it note finalized and finished. Let's do it. Let's see what we can do here. Sister Maggie's not a good start, but it's a good enough start, I guess. And you know, oh, Plan C. Good joke. Good joke. That's hilarious. You know what? Yes, I'm gonna try something stupid here. I'm actually going to suicide the beginning of this run, because I want to see... I haven't done this yet. I've only used it once or twice since I, unlocked it and finally found it. Because every other time when it shows up, I'm playing as somebody who I know it will kill. What Plan C does is it deals, like, 100,000 damage or something like that. Something crazy. It basically insta-kills everything in the room that you're on. It does like 100,000 damage to everything in the room, and then 3 seconds later, you die. So, when it first was discovered what it did, people were like, oh, that's the best way to win a run, because you just go to the end of the run, pop it, and you automatically win. And I'm like, yeah, but you gotta realize that a lot of the final bosses have like 3 to 5 second death animations. Like, the Delirium fight has like an 8-second animation that, fires off before the chest even appears, so you're not gonna win that way. However, you can do it with extra lives, you can cheese it that way. So this is my plan. I want to see on the boss fight, we're probably not going to succeed, but I want to see if it does it with Holy Mantle. If Holy Mantle allows me to escape the kill, which I'm almost 100% positive it won't. But someone has to do this for science. Why not let it be me? If it doesn't work, we'll restart. It wouldn't be the first video on the internet that had a lost run fail in the first 5 minutes. So it wouldn't be the first video of mine of where I died as the lost in the first 5 minutes, so let's try it. So he dies, 3 seconds later, I die. Okay, so Holy Mantle doesn't negate the effects. That's good to know. It's good to know. Let's restart. Now I know that Curse of the Labyrinth is actually quite good as the lost, because I don't have red HP. Red HP. Shut up, phone. I don't have red HP to worry about for Devil Deal stuff. That room sucks, because those guys are awful. Those are one of my least favorite new enemies. Oh, Juicy Sack, man. I love you, Juicy Sack. You're so good, especially as the Lost, because slow creep is delicious. And getting spiders every room is so good. A heavily underrated familiar, which is why people were very confused why it was so high on my top 10 Isaac familiars list that I did. Phone! Enough of you! I'm gonna have to, throw that thing in the laundry or something like that to shut it up. Don't do that. Don't throw your laundry, or don't throw your phone in the laundry. That's a bad idea. It's a bad decision. It's not life advice with me. I don't want you to do that. 'Cause if you do that, you're gonna break your phone, and then I'll feel guilty. It's just a bad decision all around. Give me Small Rock. That'd be amazing. It is Curse of the Labyrinth, so I'm looking for a second item room. Let's hope it's something delicious, because we've got Juicy Sack. We're already rolling there. Fight the boss right away. Or at least the first boss. It's Mr. Pin. I'm gonna call him by his official name of Mr. Pin, because if he's gonna call me Mr. Lost, I'm gonna call him Mr. Pin. He's a mean one, Mr. Pin. He's long and segmented. He shoots explosive blood tears at a ghost in Mom's basement. It's a weird game. It's a very weird game. That's pretty good, because it is a a -3, I should say, -3 tier delay. I was going to say +3 tiers, but it's -3 tier delay, which is quite good. I don't believe it affects your damage, so it's just an objective upgrade as the Lost, even without the HP. And it's a mushroom item, which, is good, because it can give you Fun Guy, which, again, as the Lost character, doesn't do much, but it gave me a little mushroom cap, which I'm all happy about, because I've played a lot of Terraria, and mushroom caps are awesome. This is a good decision. It was a... Dear. Fuck. Well, I'm glad I got mushroom... the blue cap, because that would have been awful to get a Tears Down there without any kind of tears up through the course of the run, because now we're still firing faster. And we've only been firing faster for one room, so it's not like I'm, you know, torn over it. I'm a little torn because anytime you see tears down is generally a, ooh, give me a black market, you sneaky, sneaky game. Give me something that I long for. Give me the deliciousness that I need. I actually don't want that as the Lost. Scapegoat as the Lost can actually harm you. It screws up my equilibrium of knowing whether an enemy, or where an enemy is going to be going. Oh, for a second I thought that was, I don't know why my brain told me that was Aries, when I damn well know that was Sagittarius, but my brain told me it was Aries, and I'm like, that's garbage, and then within a 15th of a second, I was like, wait a second. No, that's Sagittarius. That's a speed and piercing shot upgrade. That's delicious. And yes, welcome back to the Let's Play world of Pentahybrid, where I say delicious every 5 words. It's one of my favorite words. What can I say about the word delicious? It's just a delicious word. It is what it is, and if you get annoyed by it, then click away, because I'm not going to be ashamed if you don't want to hear me say the word delicious. A wooden nickel is pretty exciting, but not good enough for me, so... Actually, you know what? It is. Because I hate the D4 as the Lost, so let's just pop this. We're gonna get free money every now and then. It's better than accidentally tapping the button and losing a good run. Which this is a good run right now. This is actually quite a good run. I'm excited about this run. The prospects are there. They are ready to be utilized in a way that's going to end up getting us a victory. Again, I will reiterate that, you know, if we need to fight Delirium, which we don't absolutely have to, we are required. Oh, you are just so kind to me right now. I don't need it, but it's 1 part Guppy and Gimpy, which is, Gimpy's bad. 1 part Guppy is so good for the first floor. Second floor, excuse me. Because it was on XL, but no, if we need to fight the Delirium fight, and we want to guarantee it, we have to fight Hush. I'm not excited about that, because Hush can be easy, Hush can be hard. But I don't want to, I just don't want to fight him. I don't want to be forced to fight that piece of shit in order to fight the final boss of the game. It's kind of like when Rebirth came out and people were upset that you had to do angel rooms to get Mega Satan. Afterbirth fixed that with the whole sacrifice room meta, which I still enjoy doing. If I want to fight Mega Satan, it's a nice way to do it, but let's be ballsy here. It gave us 2 keys. That was worth it. Let's get a cricket's head. It's a goat head, which as Lost is wonderful. Wonderful! That's a horrible Professor Oak impression. Don't allow me to do that ever again. Magic Mush could save the run. Liberty Cap? Oh, it made up for it. Liberty Cap is... I don't dislike Liberty Cap. I still think it's a top tier trinket in Isaac, but I don't get nearly as excited over Liberty Cap as most other Isaac players. So when people say, oh my god, it's Liberty Cap, that's pretty good. It gives you a random mushroom effect every room. And I'm like, yeah, but it's a random mushroom effect every room. It's like, it's not gonna win your run. Because you get Magic Mushroom, it doesn't give you an HP up, it just gives you the damage multiplier and shit like that. We'll hang on to 2 of Spades if we end up needing to use a key. Yeah, there we go. Now we are required to hang on to it until we can at least get 3 free keys out of it. And yes, free key is one of my favorite things to say. Get your free key out. Well, I don't want to kind of use it yet. No, we're going to use it. Because we have to use one here, because I need to know what's in here. It's tough love, which is good. I'll pop these, even though I know they're going to be enemies. There. Not surprised there. Those buttons never give me shit, unless I'm playing greed mode. If I'm playing greed mode, they usually give me a bomb, which is nice, because bombs can be used for lots of things in greed mode. And in greed mode, there are no consumable drops, so they're even more like lovely. Oh, I want to do it. I do want to do it, and we're gonna do it. I think this is the run where I use the Crooked Penny to its best advantage. If I can manage to get to Boss Rush and pop the Crooked Penny and get 4 free items, and then an additional free item, because it's basically diplopia for everything in the room. but it's gambling diplopia. That's the best way I can describe the Crooked Penny to people. It's like, what's it do? You mean it doubles items? That's basically diplopia, right? I'm like, yeah, but it's diplopia with a risk. It's diplopia that works half the time. which people are upset about. Why don't you just get diplopia? That's horrible. It's bad design. I'm like, it's good design, though, because it's like, you're not going to always find diplopia, so if you happen to find this item, and it's like, oh, Letdown doesn't really do much. It's like, oh, it does do something. We have Tough Love. That was actually a bad pill. Normally, I'm not too upset about a Letdown pill, but if I have Tough Love and shit like that, that's actually considerably bad. But no, I mean, you might as well just get diplopia. No, I mean, diplopia is good and all, but something exciting about gambling a 50-50. Again, why I think, oh no, that was a bad thing. That was bad damage. Again, why I think that the Delirium fight should just be a standard, like 50 or even 25% for every fight after Mom, because, and I talked about this on the last episode, I think it would be so much better suited if it was a guaranteed percentage every time. Like, you are going to have a 25% or a 50% chance to fight Delirium or enter the Void after every fight, rather than this like 5%, 10%, 12% bullshit. Because gambling is, you know, it's a basic human instinct. People like putting shit on the line and winning more when they do succeed. It's just what people do in life. Which, again, is why I like Crooked Penny. Now that we're back on that topic. Crooked Penny is basically just gambling, and I love it. I love it for that. So we're going to get it. If we get pennies out of these, we're going to be happy. We didn't. We got spooters, but we did. Oh, we need to bomb it again. I'm torturing this damn poor machine. Not a lot of money that time. Actually, you know what? Do we have a charge on this? We do. Pop it. Got a penny. Buy the card. It was a death card. It's not terrible. Might as well. Yeah, free items. Free items. Might as well. Does that other wooden nickel have a charge? It does. Got another free penny. See, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's probably bad, but it's not bad. It's not terrible. It's bad. It's just not terrible. It's not an awful decision to take it. It's just a scary decision to take it. Where is that fly coming from? Why do I have a fly? Oh, I have a fly from Crooked Penny. That's right. Any consumables that are on the ground, I think, have a 50% chance of turning into flies and spiders, and that's compost. And compost turns them in there guaranteed. I don't know where that fly came from, but it came from the Crooked Penny. Pick that up for nothing. You got the Krampus fight, which is awful, because Krampus in Afterbirth Plus is garbage. Because he has a bullshit cross attack now. Yeah, we're probably going to die here, because this new Krampus fight is the worst. No, we didn't die, but there's no reason to blow this up except for, like, what, Ghost Baby, Dry Baby? I don't want to risk it. Do we have a Tinted Rock? We don't have a Tinted Rock. We need to hurry. We're at 10 minutes going on to the caves, too. My coffee is cold. Man. Crooked Penny play for, I think, what are we going to do with the Crooked Penny? I think we're going to use it on rooms where it doesn't really serve us a huge benefit for picking the stuff up, like consumables or an item that maybe we're not terribly interested in, but if we can get 2 of them, it might work out. So, like, for instance, if we come across, like, Roid Rage, which, you know, benefits you for picking it up because of the Sponge transformation, but if we can get 2 of them, why not risk it? You gotta risk it for the aforementioned biscuit, even though I didn't mention a biscuit aforementionedly. That's not even a word, but now it is. So, like, another thing would be, like, double keys and stuff like that. Just little things that we could benefit from grabbing. And it's a 4-room charge, so I'm not gonna go, like, heavy on it like you would with the wooden nickel, but it's a good item. I enjoy it. See, there's our, what mushroom is that? I don't remember what mushroom gives you the compass effect for the room. I don't remember. If one of them does, even. I don't know. Oh, you 3-hit bastard. Can you... There you go, you tooth. You tooth. Oh, yeah, just Liberty Cap gives you a chance to get mapping regardless, I thought. Pop it. Walk out, walk back in. I hate mimics. I love the idea of the mimic in Isaac, but fundamentally I don't like it, because I'm an Isaac player and I like to play well, and I've been trained for so long in this game to just run at chests as soon as I see one, without even paying attention. Now I have to pay attention, which costs me precious time in the game that I don't have to cost, because I like to get through it fast so I can get to boss rush and shit like that. Not that those are necessary to win, but a perth row is delicious. There it is again, delicious. The money is incredible right now. The spectral tears are not. Can we talk about one of the greatest quality of life changes Isaac has ever had? I don't remember which version, or if there was a patch for it. I don't remember which one it was. See, like Little Brim, I'm going to use it on. Or do I use it on the shop, depending on what's in the shop? I don't really want anything in here. I'll bomb you, but I don't want anything. Take a nickel. Hold on. It's a jar of flies. We're gonna, because I don't really care about Little Brimstone too much, we're gonna use it. See, we didn't get a Little Brim, but that's fine. Now we'll come in here, we'll buy this for 3 cents, and we'll pop it, and everything's gone. That's fine. I don't need to say what you want about me. You can call me the worst Isaac player in the world, but I'm not gonna feel bad for not liking Little Brim as much as most other people. Everybody's all on Little Brim's dick. He's the best familiar in the game. It's basically free brimstone. I'm like, no, it's not, because it doesn't scale with your damage. He does the same amount of damage for the whole game, which is pretty good, but I don't like familiars that I have to pay attention to be perfectly fair and perfectly clear. And I think I talked about it in one of the comments. Not that people unlike myself read other people's comments on videos. Like I like to do that, but to see what other people think about the video. But anyway, I think I talked about it with one guy in one of my comments that he's like, so where's Little Brim? And I'm like, Little Brim is good, but like he's not top 10 for me, because a familiar that I actually have to pay attention to and track bothers the shit out of me. I want to do it. Let's see the rest of these rooms real quick before we decide on it. Got a dark one fight. We managed to get what looks to be Fat Odd Mushroom for this boss fight, because it looks like it gave us a damage and speed up, which I believe is Fat Odd Mush. Oh, that was a awful hit. We could die here. We could very easily die here. Dark One has a tendency of doing his swimming animation at weird moments for me, but we didn't die. I don't want to double that. That would be dumb. Where's my Perth row? Where's my Perth row? Did I? Oh, I used my Perth row on the shop. I was scared for a second. I'm gonna go back and do it. I'm gonna go back and do it because the chances of it being delicious are good. Yeah, it's delicious again. There we go. But I'm gonna wait until I get a good mushroom effect. I'm gonna cheese the shit out of this. Give me something good. That's just mini mush. I don't want mini mush. There we go. That's the magic mush, I think. And I'm not going to use the crooked penny here because I think all this money could be good. I will pick up the... Oh, no. I will pick up the money and I will crooked penny... You're not going to die? I will crooked penny the hearts and stuff. Because the hearts have a chance, I believe, to turn into... Nope, I guess not. Oh, that's right. That's what it does. It has a chance... Okay, so we have been hit, so we could die. But it has a chance of turning everything, or doubling everything, but if it doesn't double everything, it gives you a single penny. That's right. So no matter what, you're getting a payout, but I think most people could argue that getting a doubled item pedestal is usually going to be worth more than... you might as well pop it. And we got a free Dark Bum and a free Book of Sin. which gave us a heart that we can't use. And Dark Bum is pointless, so. I don't know. I still think the Crooked Penny's a neat idea. I know there's probably some people out there, these 3 golden poops. We 3 poops of glory and Todd. I don't know what I'm trying to sing, but just fucking pop. That's the best lyrics ever. Come on! There you go. Oh my god. Sweet Caroline. Like Sia right now, just swinging from a chandelier of delicious gold. I found gold. That one gave me 6. I love you, Counterfeit Penny. Oh, the hush flies, man. The hush flies are a nightmare. Why would you give enemies, basic enemies, boss armor? Those flies have boss armor. You might not realize that, but they do. Are you a wizard? Which means we're gonna sit here, colored like a rainbow, until that goes away. Because I hate Are You a Wizard with a burning passion. I'm gonna set that over there. I'm gonna set that over here. I'm gonna lean away from the microphone for a second. Grab this. Grab my pink lemonade. Take a drink. Apparently we're still a wizard. Wait for those pupils to center. There we go. Okay. See, it's not that bad. It just wastes 30 seconds of your life. Also, I've heard rumors, and I don't know if they're true or not. Please let me know if they are true. But I've heard rumors that Are You a Wizard actually stacks after Afterbirth Plus. If you pick up like 2 of them in a row, it lasts for like 60 seconds. It stacks, which is horrible if it's true. Oh, that was supposed to pop the TNT. Pop the TNT. Thank you. Go in here. What do we get? The prayer card. It's not good. It's not even worth doubling because it actually does nothing for this character. Oh, just pop. Give us all your money. Let me buy things. Oh, car battery. PhD. Ace of clubs. Ace of spades. HP up. Health. Luck upgrade. Might as well take the Ace of Clubs, because if we end up needing bombs, we can use this. It would have been nice to use on that golden poop, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Because the golden poop dropped a bunch of Monet. We have the car battery. How does the car... I've never had car battery Crooked Penny. I wonder how it works. Does it do it twice? Like, if I 50... Oh, that could be a bad thing. Because it could succeed the first time, and then the second time it rolls it, it could end up failing and just destroying everything. I may have made a terrible mistake. But, you know what? Those kinds of things have to happen in Isaac. You have to make those kinds of risks. Also, I don't know exactly when, but at some point during the Viz fight, one of them turns red, and I don't know why. We've been hit. We could die. I would prefer not to die, even though I still, even post-nerf, hate this fight. Oh, they made those guys. God damn it. They've made some of the homunculus dudes, or whatever you want to call them, the bringers, or the belongers, or they got a weird name. I don't remember what it was. The begotten. That's what they're called. The begotten. Oh, one of them turns red and the other dies. This old bandage. I have to. I can't even use the Crooked Penny here. I have to take... Oh! We'll get Ma. We'll get Abaddon on 2 runs in a row. Are you seriously giving me delicious things right now? That's doesn't best. Yeah, let's carry on. We're not going to make boss rush, sadly, but that's fine. By the way, if you have any pink lemonade anywhere near you, and you're not drinking it, you're doing yourself wrong. Pink lemonade is delicious. Thank you for the penny. Don't hit me. That was almost risky as fudge. And it wasn't almost risky as fudge. It was as risky as fudge. And risky as fudge if you care about your thighs. Just saying. I love fudge, but... Actually, you know what? I would say... I wouldn't say I love fudge. Fudge is decent, but I'm not a big chocolatey guy. I'm not even a big sweets guy. Why did I come in here? For the possibility of something fantastic, which I was pretty much... I got by getting, you know, a decent amount of consumables. But it wasn't a game-changing boss trap room. Let's be fair. Hold on. Hold on. Dark one, wait a second. Do I have a guppy item? Did we picked up... This is the one we picked up Guppy's paw on the first Devil Deal, right? Pretty sure. Because if we're already 1/3 Guppy, that was actually a good choice to do that room regardless. So Maw of the Void is mostly damage now. We're not going to be able to use or utilize its... Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Because I have a battery out there and a quad shot could end up actually harming the run, I'm going to attempt the Crooked Penny here. And if I get 4 quad shots because I think car battery works the way it does, this is amazing. It just got rid of it. That's fine. You know what? It's fine. I could do perfectly fine without quad shot. I've done it for years. And quad shot, with its tears down, it has a tendency to just screw me over most of the time. But what about quad shot frickin' tooth shot? It's like, oh yeah, there's an argument to be made there. But I mean, is it really worth the risk? I've been hit. Get the fuck out of the room so I can gain my Holy Mantle back. That's the Holy Mantle song presented to you by Kia. I need to get to the shop. Boss Rush is a long gone conclusion here. We're not going to get it. So we're going to find the shop, and we're going to buy wonderful things. Wonderful! That was even worse than the last one, Professor Oak I did. Eh. There's still one? It took forever, jeez. Why don't you just appear and then die? Like a real grown man. Even though you're a mom. That's fine. You can be a man and a mom. Haven't you seen Mr. Mom? The Kevin Costner film that's honestly one of the funniest Kevin Costner films. Kevin Costner? No, Michael Keaton. What am I on today? Kevin Costner. Sitting over here talking about Kevin Costner thinking he was in Mr. Mom. We all know he wasn't in that movie that I just mentioned a few seconds ago and already forgot about, but that's fine. Do it! Got a free Pokemans. Or a Poke-Go, excuse me. The Ace of Hearts, might as well take Ace of Clubs over that, and we might as well actually pop Ace of Clubs here. Turn everything into bombs. Just because there's no reason to not do it. We gotta go all... This is a horrible floor. Are you seeing the layout of this floor? To get to the shop all the way back to the boss room. Talk about awful spawn, man. I am moving pretty slow on this run, but I'm also being careful because I'm playing as a Lost. So if you're feeling that I'm moving a little too, roughly through this run, excuse me. I'm playing as the Lost. Accept that I'm playing as the Lost and just deal with it. Oh, I've been hit. The end may be nigh. The end was nigh. We got 2 awful items. One that doesn't do anything is lost, and one that occasionally gives me awesome shots. Moving onward. So what are we looking for on this run, even? I'm not quite sure what we're looking for on this run. We probably are looking for a good chest pull. Something that... Actually, you know what? We're not looking for a good chest pull. We're looking for an average chest pull. Something that I wouldn't be ashamed using the Crooked Penny on. Pop it, might as well. Oh, key bum, that's awesome. Don't want it at all. Don't want anything to do with it. Why did I come in here? This was a bad decision. Yeah, you know, the boss fight could be down here. You never know. I'll wait for that freaking upside down cross to appear on my head so that I know when my beam is ready to use. Most people don't know that about him. Most people don't even realize that about the freaking Maw of the Void, is that when it's ready to use, upside down cross glows on Isaac's forehead. The more you know. You see it. It goes away. And you can see it. Watch. Pop. There it is. Now I'm ready to use my beam. Science with Penta. That's not science. That's not science. I have too many friendly, charmed enemies here, and it's worrying me because I'm going to end up thinking they're not mine. And it's going to end up making me walk into stupid damage. Just because that's how this stuff works. Dark Bum, just don't even worry about those hearts, man. I can't use them. I stand firm by my exclamation I, said months and months and months ago about the fact that I believe the Lost, maybe not as so much a nerf, but I feel like picking up some sort of thing, be it a Black Heart, Spirit Heart, some sort of thing should have the chance, maybe not 100% guaranteed, but should have a chance to recharge your Holy Mantle upon pickup. Like perhaps a battery charge. Maybe if your item charge is full or you don't have an item, by picking it up, you're able to recharge your item, or your Holy Mantle. I think there should be a method, that's good, there should be a method to do that. But I understand that there isn't, and I'm okay with it. I still love playing as a Lost more than most people, but I think it would be a neat little thing to play with the meta of the game if you were able to somehow charge it. You don't have to make it super easy, just something that would, some clever game design, thing you could do that was like, okay, well, if you pick up 5 Spirit Hearts, your Holy Mantle gets charged. So then you gotta contemplate whether or not you want to use certain Spirit Hearts that are on the ground, and cleverly place them, or, I don't know, that doesn't make any sense now that I think about it, because you would have to lose your Holy Mantle in a room with enemies. Yeah, I don't know. Still an idea. Still an idea. Still mulling that one around. It might be a mod if I end up doing some modding for Afterbirth Plus. I have to try. This could be the Guppy. And Guppy could be a run winner as the Lost, especially against Delirium, because Delirium is awful. Oh no, Fistula, Bomb Fistula is the worst for the Lost. That could have very easily killed me. Maybe picking up a 2 Eternal Hearts on the same floor, that doesn't make sense. Like, these are just ideas. They don't mean anything. It's just something. If you're an Isaac modder sitting out there and you're looking for an idea to make a mod, I'm just saying, I would be perfectly okay with you taking that idea and making it your own. Some credit would be nice, but if you want to do it, and you think you have the talent to do it, I highly suggest doing it. And like I said, I don't want it to nerf, or I don't want it to like super buff the Lost. I still love the Lost how hard he is, but it would be interesting to see the things you could do with a situation like that, where you could actually, tangibly bring back your Holy Mantle during a room, so that you could kind of like play around with the meta, like say during a Delirium fight, or say during, the Mega Satan fight, where it's like, oh shit, or the Hush fight, God forbid, where it's like, oh shit, I lost my Holy Mantle, do I have something that I can recharge it? Oh, that's probably Guppy, I think? That isn't Guppy. Wait, am I mixing up our 2 runs? Guppy's Paw, Guppy's Tail. Nope, that is only 2 Guppy items. I have correctly counted the amount of items that I have from Guppy. Empress is so good. Now I just really need the Tarot Cloth, because Hierophant is horrible, but Tarot Cloth would be nice for the Empress. This is a bad room. These guys are awful. I know you can kill them just by killing the rest of the enemies in the room, but you gotta understand, sometimes that can cause a shit ton of chaos when you have like 8 of them blowing up right next to you. There has to be a tinted rock, right? Like, they wouldn't just not have a tinted rock in here. They don't have a tinted rock in here. Here's the It Lives fight. None of the eyes are dead yet. That's surprising to me. I haven't been hit quite yet. Or maybe like using a strength card gives you a Holy Mantle back. I don't know. There are ways you could do it, and I love the idea behind it. When I first started like mulling it over in my head, whenever that was, like last year at some point, I think. But I started mulling it over in my head. I'll take a ghost baby. I'm not fighting Hush as the Lost. We don't have a Hush. Fuck it. We don't have a Hush run, but there could be items down here that would give us the Hush run, especially with Crooked Penny. There are some plays we could do here, and it's the easiest way to guarantee the Delirium fight. That is Guppy. Holy shit, that is Guppy. So we become Guppy before the Hush fight, which is pretty dang good, I would say. Host Hat makes us immune to explosions, which I should have thought about before taking it, because it's not actually effective as much as I thought it would be. We buy Compost. There actually wasn't anything in there that I could compost, really. We'll compost the 1 heart, I guess. We're already Guppy. Why was that a good play? Well, Diplopia, possibly this room? It's not good. Shit. I think we take Diplopia. I'm gonna donate. I think we take Diplopia. Crooked Penny was fun. It did us some great things on this run, which I expected it to, because it is a really fun item to use. But I think Diplopia, and I'm gonna cheese the shit out of this, if we manage to beat the Hush, if we manage to beat Hush here, I could have used the Hierophant with the Compost. That would have been a smart decision. If we manage to beat Hush here, and I'm going to use the Empress. If we manage to beat Hush here, because Empress counteracts some of his boss armor. If we do manage to beat the Hush here, excuse me, Diplopia on the Void could effectively double one of the boss items that could drastically change the run in our favor. Again, I bring up this Hush fight as a great example of how to properly... Oh, there's our Holy Mantle gone. So I'm not confident anymore. I think we have a good chance still of winning this fight, but there are certain attacks of his when I'm this big of a character hitbox, and even the hitbox isn't this big. It really screws me over when I have a Leviathan transformation or the Fun Guy transformation. It really screws my hitbox up, because I'm not exactly sure where my hitbox ends and begins. I don't get the Leviathan transformation that often. For as much as I love Devil Deals, I still don't get it too often. So I haven't quite learned the hitbox of it after all of this time. But like I said, there's still a fairly good chance that we're going to win this fight. Hush overall is not terribly hard. He's just... It's mostly just that boss armor. The boss armor really screws it. Oh my god, I didn't even see that thing there. I didn't even see it there. Anyway, that was pretty fun. I didn't see that. Well, I don't want to restart. What are you doing? Get out of here. Now that run's going to be sitting there. Anyway, that was a fun run. It could have gone better. I didn't see that tier there. I honestly thought that tier was out of bounds and was going to continue moving, but I guess I don't know. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. My name is Pentahybrid. Thanks for enjoying this video. If you did, please consider liking it and subscribing to the channel to see more videos. And as always, comment down below letting me know your thoughts and feelings and everything. And yeah, I will catch you in the next video. Catch you later.